And we have transcoding, I believe. Let's double check. Double check. Yep, we do. Goody good. Okay. Live screen, and for those watching in 360p, hello. Right, okay, so time for a little bit of social mediaing. There we go. That's Discord. Let's do the book face. Twitter's done. It does Twitter automatically, which is pretty good. Right, let's get that done. I was supposed to release another AO video today, but YouTube is being YouTube and still hasn't finished rendering it out. I have no idea why it does this. Something in the way the algorithm or whatever does the recoding, looks at my stuff and goes, "You're the back of the queue then, pal." Or at least, you know, it seems to. No, Mr. Beast has just released a video. All our priority is decoding him. Yeah, 3 times I've sent the video across and it still hasn't decoded it. Let's have a look. Oh, it's stuck in 360p. And the first one I sent across on the 1st of December. It's now the 3rd, so 2 days, 48 hours. Still hasn't recoded it, and I don't want to publish it at 360p. Because I don't. So I did one the day after, December the 2nd. I sent it again, directly from Twitch themselves. And that one's stuck at 360p, except, you know, it's just, they just don't care. YouTube just don't care at all. Right, I'm sending it again. It either does it in 2 hours or it just never gets it done. So I'm sending it again. There you go. YouTube, you can bloody well try again. IT O'Derry, welcome to the stream. You may have noticed I has the big scary beam. Quite sure where your hand is supposed to be in this. Seems to be through an invisible hole for hands in the middle there. It's a nice weapon. I will say that. It is a nice weapon. Let's grab some dailies and see how we do. On the last stream, we put it on and didn't do anything else. So, yeah, we've got stuff to do's. Yes, we do. We still have... don't forget, ugly. You think it's ugly? It's not very. I mean, if you it's not pride, is it? What's it called? The whatever of the Zan is, you know, a well-designed, well-thought-out top-end weapon. It's just not as good a weapon as the support beam, which is kind of unfortunate. It's the best two-hand blunt weapon. It is the meta, so to speak. It's just unfortunately, you know, it's one of those, I guess. Ugly. You don't like it. It doesn't light up everywhere. It's not a light source like the what the hell is that weapon called? Where did I put it? What bag? I have no idea. It's in one of my bags. What was it called? It was called the Bazor Hammer. Banzor Hammer of the Zan, you know, the modified two-hand blunt. So, yeah, I know it's not as pretty, but it is a better weapon. That's the thing with it, you see. My lad's disappeared out. I heard him leave, and before I came downstairs to go, where are you going? He'd gone. So I don't know where he is. Oh no, he's back. Oh, we've got a very cheeky burglar the dog doesn't want to eat. Could be either. I'm applying for a job. Straightforward, please. Let's see what we get. Goodbye. Oh, great. Go flag yourself mission. Yay. What's the other one? We'll be getting a prisoner daily. I want a prisoner daily. Goodbye. Right, let's get the flag one out of the way. Because reasons. We've also got the Tara mission. I have no idea why you get PvP missions as regular dailies. They should not exist, in my opinion. It should be straight ahead, PVM or not PVM, not some weird in-betweenness. And if they're allowed to exist, then we should be able to get the full PvP reward for doing tower tag. And we're not anymore. So, thanks, Janelle, for getting rid of that and leaving these. You know, well done. How is everything on the stream? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear everything else okay? Is the image quality okay? You know, yada yada. It looks alright at my end, and the game looks like the game. Dung in him. Damn, this toon has Dio. I don't know if I have it on this toon or not. There's a reflex pistol on the diseased prisoner, apparently. Soldier Russell, I fart in your general direction. Yay. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. How the devil are you? Right, D flag. Mission complete. Goodbye. Yes, don't forget everyone, tomorrow will be quite a short stream because there's no alien event tomorrow. It's on Sunday instead. It's like everybody is flagged. Duncan, evening all. Welcome to the stream. Right, the prisoner had just died because I saw somebody posting something. Yeah, reflex pistol on remains of diseased prisoner, 29 minutes. So there's no point dashing off to the prisoner now, is there? He's not there. Yeah, so we did the complete IPR so I could equip the two-hand blunt with sneak attack on it because I didn't have sneak attack before, you see. Never used it on except bare minimum just to equip a weapon. So now we has it on here, so all my IP is all really neat and tidy. So you have exactly 1300 melee in it because that's all you need to cap this weapon to 1-1 at full def. Probably too much in. Oh, actually, that's a little less in there. Come on, healing, yay, and then nano and casting, and a load of IP left over. It's amazing how much you recoup just by resetting. Sildor Russell, well, I tried to play Final Fantasy XIV, but fall asleep while waiting for a queue to get in earlier today. Oh dear. Woke up and I was logged out again and now begin waiting again. Oh God. That does not sound well. So is that an online game then? I thought it was like a standalone type game. Or similar. I thought you bought the game and played the story or whatever. Online. What sort of game is it online? Just like regular MMO stuff. Go kill bad guys in the group, few bosses, that kind of thing, or can you twink in that game? Can you twink out a toon in the game, or is there no real thing like that? Just farm the good gear and wear it, and that's it, kind of thing. Heavily story based. Oh, that could be good. Dustig, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the wave. The only gear lock is level and job. Okay. So like class and level. Is your job like your class in that, or? There's a million and one ways they do these things. I have no experience of Final Fantasy. I remember seeing the cartoons in the 90s, trailers for the games on consoles and stuff, and just sort of looked at it and went, nah, not my thing. This mate of mine, he's well and truly into it. He's got books and magazines and posters and probably plushies, and he plays it a lot as well. So, you know, he's like a big fan of it. It kind of left me behind. Battle of the Planets was the only kind of cartoon of that style I ever saw as a kid, and thought, oh, this is quite cool, because he had like an underwater base and a robot dude, and they all formed together and made a big ship. And then after they did that, I then later heard about Transformers, robots in disguise. But at that point, a lady I was seeing, her son was into it, not me. So I don't know. It's never. It's the whole the cartoon style I'm not keen on. I looked on the Netflix and or one of them, and or because we've got loads of them now. We've got like Disney Plus and everything. And that was a very quick Doja, and I found the original cartoon of Bebop Cowboy, or Cowboy Bebop. And I looked at the art style of the cartoons. I'd never watched this, you know. Just ain't my kind of thing. But I quite like the you know, the live action adaptation, from what I've seen of it anyway. You can't change. Oh right, you got a character and that character can be every single job. You don't need alts, but you can't change jobs while in combat. Right. Okay, so you sort of decide what you're going to do that day, and that's what you're doing, kind of thing. That was a very quick Doja, less than 4 minutes, because the cooldown's still not gone on there. Which, you know, is a thing. Okie dokie, we has a Doja. Let's click the Doja, and then we can go and hand it in. Yay, got me Krat into Inferno, this Arvo. Nice. He's leveled up quite nicely. When did you create the Krat? It was only last month, wasn't it? What level is he now, Sky Cannon? And welcome to the stream, Heather. How you doing? What level are they now? I'm guessing 160 plus or whatever. can change outside combat. Mostly I play as Black Mage. The Final Fantasy version of an NT. Big AoE. Big AoE damage. Handy dandy. Scarlet Dalquist. I has found a Doja. There we go. We give you La Doja. There we go. Goodbye. 175. Need to get to title 6 to save in pen. If you're in Inferno, just save in Inferno. It's usually what first thing I do when I get to Inferno is save there. Oh, Pand. Yeah. You can get to Pand easily at 201. Penumbra is... No, you can get to Penumbra... I mean, you can go to any of these places at any level if you're prepared to do the quests. But at free pass into Penumbra and Inferno is 160. Except with Inferno you need your boots, which you don't get given, and also you need an Ice Golem Molar. Again, which you don't get given. Unless you're very lucky like I was last time. Went to the Incarnator with this toon, ready to go there on the big toon, and when I got there was a corpse. And it was like, oh. The Molar's easy enough, yeah. Yeah. Savik, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Back to the good old Anarchy Online. Right, so we're doing Le Prisoner now. And that'll be our 3 dailies, I think. Have I talked to the I don't think I've talked to the Warden yet. Somebody posted a little while ago about a reflex pistol on on the diseased prisoner, so I didn't go straight there because I thought 29 minutes on corpse means at least 15 minutes before he respawns, so. I've done the... You've done it, well, we did it in the old days, because there wasn't a, oh, you're high enough level, just go on then. That didn't exist until, when was that introduced? I'm not even sure, you know. But yeah, getting there and doing all the quests we did. Remember doing the Milner quest and really not liking it. Because all of us got to the final stage to talk to the guy and hand in. And it didn't work. It only worked for the first person who handed in, and then everybody else had to hand in and redo that stage again. Which was a bit crap. Let's be honest, it was a little bit crap. Oh, great. Oh well. I don't know why I came this way on the new engine. It's asking for trouble. Just teamed with Twisted. Oh, is Twisted around? Is he in the stream? Every day there are at least a few rotting. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. The Wednesday video, I'm still waiting for YouTube to finish bloody rendering it. I've uploaded it 3 times and it's still stuck. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to release it in 360 bloody p. So I've just re-uploaded it again and we'll see. You know, it's one of those really. Wise Guy FSB, welcome to the stream with the lone brain slug. No guards giving me hard time. Try uploading it to... No. I don't have an account on any of those. Thank you. ITO Derry, not hear... What? Not hear you. Usually answers before Savick. Yeah, I don't know what the it's just one of these stupid, annoying things with YouTube. You upload a video and sometimes an hour later it's ready to go. You know, it's finished rendering. Other times you upload the video and it's like 2 days, 3 days, and it still hasn't bloody finished rendering it out. It just... So this is like 3rd time's the charm, you know? The only other thing you can do is to reforce it, where you trim 1 second off and make it re-render the whole thing, and then sometimes it works. But that, again, you know, can take days. It's... I love how Fallout 4 Let's Play did upload to avoid copyright. No way. People watched it on that platform, dear me. I can't believe someone actually did that. There's no chance I would do it though, trust me. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Fixer Felixi Jr. has reached enlightenment. Congrats, dude. Remains of diseased prisoner with a reflex pistol still on it. Looks like I am the 10th follower of Savick. What? You even got partnered because you reached 1 million views at 10 videos. That's a classic. Just to avoid... Well, you just turned the radio off with Fallout 4. It's unfortunate because it was better in the old YouTube days. You know, a little bit of background music, they'd let it go. But not anymore. They just got hammered by, you know, these companies that exist for no other reason than to copyright claim everything. And literally that's all they do, so. We have had this discussion many times, yeah. I'll bet you money PewDiePie, Mr. Beast and Markiplier don't have any problems when they upload videos. And it's like, bang, and they're done. I'm convinced YouTube just hates the smaller YouTuber, just wants them gone. That's what the platform feels like. Like they don't care about you at all. Because if they run an ad on the ad space on Mr. Beast or whoever, you know, one of those people, if one of those guys uploads a video, but a 30-second ad at the beginning of that video is probably worth millions to YouTube in revenue. Because they can go, well, this video is probably going to get 12 million views, which is more views than you're going to get advertising on the Super Bowl. And your advert is, you know, directed at whoever, you know, on what the algorithm knows about the viewer. So the people that see your advert are interested in this subject. So your product. Every time I get an ad, I keep going to ad settings and going, not interested, not interested, not interested. And it's quite interesting, the kind of drivel it ends up serving you. Like I'm now getting those ads which are usually like complete BS clickbait ads on, you know, slightly dodgy sites like or the bottom of newspaper sites, you know. Doctors can't believe doctors hate this woman for finding this cure to burn fat, or this pad on your foot cures cancer, and, you know, these outlandish and completely false claims. They're just ridiculous. Thank you, 14. Yes, indeed. But while I'm here, I'm going to do my login claimy thing before I use that. I claimed reward. Ah, there you go. Second tier. I was hoping it gave me the helmet or something. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. It was a really big Twitch streamer that did write contract with started streaming on YouTube. He got banned after 3A for DCMA by the audio system. Yeah, YouTube's just kind of trash now. You know, people go, "Oh, you're not making the what's it videos," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am," but you know, YouTube is just for me, it's just become somewhere where I did a great deal of work, and you know, if people become interested in it, or people, I mean, to this day, I still get 100 comments a day across the thousands odd videos that I've got there, you know, saying, is it this that makes it do that, or is it this thing that makes it do that, you know, specific questions about it, and some of them are even from Warframe videos. And I'm like, I can't remember, this was 2 years ago and I don't play Warframe anymore. You know, what level can you join Raid for All? I think 180, so you can go to all the alien sectors, so you're pretty close, I think, as far as I know. 180 is for Hodor Raid, I know that. Oh, I haven't been to the derp. Need to go back and talk to the Warden. Made quite a bit of progress on that little net runner. He's quite good now in Cyberpunk. But this is an AO stream, so. Forgot to go back and talk to the Warden, which we're going to do right now. The man with no name. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Yeah, I think for Hodor Raid it is 180. I don't know off the top of my head if Raid for All has a level lock on it or not. But yeah, Hodor Raid would be a good idea. And don't forget, there's no alien event tomorrow. It is on Sunday instead this week. Oh, Sky Cannon is Omni, so no Hodor Raid. Oh, on that tune, yeah. I would guess they would put... I don't know. They might do lower tier stuff as well, you know, lower level kind of stuff. I mean, a lot of the loot from Tara, the original loot, is 120-ish, 130-ish to equip, so... Goodbye! Right, that should have completed Freelancers. It did. We still have the slow jazz. It stopped. You got Carlita as well yesterday. Nice. You can only loot within level range in Raid for All. Yeah, I don't know most of their rules. Generally, I join them for the alien event, and that's kind of been it, really. I see them doing stuff all the time, though. You know, I see messages going past Raid for all doing XYZ. Daily mission resets 1. Yay, got a daily mission reset. There you go, reset all my dailies. Makes a change. I normally never get one. I think the last time I got one while I was on a stream was... It was quite funny. It was like 2-hour queue and now I am 32nd in line. God almighty. Is it really that good, or is it just the servers are that busy, or... I don't ever remember queuing to get onto Anarchy Online. I can remember it for Lineage 2 Beta, and I remember it for Star Wars The Old Republic when it first came out. Alright, let's pull some more dailies then. Giving EU servers brand new hardware so you can handle 3 times as many players, but yeah, it is that good. Oh, right, well, there you go. I was going to say, it's got to be pretty good if people want to play it, so... Final Fantasy XIV Online is the thing. I've never played it, so I've no idea. The music stopped when it was meant to. That's always a bonus. So yeah, I am liking this weapon. It's the best one I've used on the Enforcer so far. Even though originally I wanted to go and do one-hand blunt master race. Yeah. And then Mahalik going, no, 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 you will do two-hand blunt. When I tried to log on earlier today, it was 193,000th in the queue. Good God. But that was 11 minutes after the server did open for the new expansion. Right. That's kind of nuts. That's a big queue. Is that many people on one server? 190. Like, probably... How many people can play on that server then? That's got to be an enormous amount of players on one server. You just wouldn't think a server could handle that many people logging into it, but yeah, I suppose it must. I'm going to try a trick on the video just while I think about it. I talked about it before and didn't do it, but let's go into the editor. And we're going to go into trim. Hello, good evening. Do we have? Try. Right, I'll trim it nearly to there. Right, I'm in the background. I was just forcing YouTube to re-render one of the uploads I've already done. It's not server that way, it's more data center. They did split the old server up into 3 data centers with a cap at 1 million players at each, but they expected an average 100k on... Wow. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? You know, AO has about 4,500 players still. So, tiny little amount of people in, you know, that actually play the game. That was from MMO Hunter or something. Looked at server logins and things like that. And they put it at roughly that. Yeah, Sunday's alien event will be good because you'll get to go to each area this time because you can go to Inferno and reap the rewards. Yeah, I think we'll go do the wine one. We'll do Enigma Dogs. Space Quest can kill you. He might leave you alone because you're a lobby, but yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath. Nope, nothing on Stella. Made me tempted to find a small device to hold right mouse button down and move me around every now and then when I go to bed today. So you don't have to go through the pain of logging on again. Yay! Hollow Mountain has crashed. Oh, having all the fun today. Space Quest did kill my level 10 dock, so we not see your level as an issue. I don't think he singled you out. That sounds more like an AoE thing or something. I don't know. Oh dear. Winter is here, you can tell. Sniffles and everything else going around. That's all it is, though. Yeah, the Seekers did attack my MP next. Oh yeah, well, you've seen how I get on with the Seekers. Even if I get away from the Seekers, I get bloody warped back into the middle of them. Even if I warp as far as the bloody Inferno Garden, I get sucked back into them. Space Quest laughing manically at me. It's like, this is not healthy. I don't mind, it's quite funny actually. I can understand why he does it because you can see my reaction on the stream. So he's like, this will be great. and then he's like, haha. I think he knows I don't mind, sort of thing. Not really. The music. The chirping frogs. Yeah, it's all done in fun. It's not like you don't get loads of XP anyway, you know, I mean... And once you're 220, it's not like you lose XP when you die anyway. You don't lose anything. You can't lose AI progression and you can't lose research progression when you die. So it just doesn't... It's just inconvenient, you know. He got your name in the script at the end of Teleport Kalos 2 to me and then spawn 30. So yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure something like that is going on, yeah. Yeah, I quite like the character now. I was saying a little earlier on, you know, all the IP is a little bit neater and tidier than it was. Only having 1300 melee in it needed as well. For this weapon. Kinda nuts. But yeah, full def. 1289 a nit. And we have 1300. And 1450 to cap fast attack. And we've got more than we need there. Now you're breed capped. Ah. Happy Friday from the Happy Rebel. I sent an ominous spy in the house. It's Soto Mohoney. You're in the Happy Rebel in Tier. Happy Rebel's in Tier, isn't it? I seem to remember it being in Tier. They said something about Enigma Dogs. Yes, indeed. I haven't got Zinzig's t-shirt on, unfortunately. I just wore whatever this morning. I've got thousands of, well, dozens of t-shirts. Don't care what anyone says. I still think the new engine is quite the improvement. Could have done with the reflective water and stuff. I'm glad they took the AO new engine video off the main site. And, well, actually set the video to private. Because it shows the Ogre engine attempt at a new engine and not the one you get. So, technically that's false advertising. So, yeah. If you go and look now on the main site, it's gone. It just says, video not available. This is just link mine. The new engine is on test live. That did rather well, that video. I made that video the day it went live on the test server, having already been on the beta. And then MMO, or somebody shared it on a website somewhere. And there was a comment on it like, and I thought it was someone from the site saying, can't wait to make my video about it or something like that. But I think they watched the video and thought, there's no point. Done is done. What level are you? 164, you could drop something. We don't know what, but you could. I log into a world map, instance 183. Yeah. GS 183. Mind you, first couple of weeks of Arcade 2019, we were seeing that. We went to the subway day one, and we were in GS 12 or something. What's this one? Frenzy of Fur, nothing special. Xanthai, 1.5 billion. No, I want to get one for myself. You're a mine. Oh. There we go. Follow me. And also I'm going to pull you over, but then I'm going to go back and buff you. Make you look very unhealthy, even though you're not. You may attack that. And then I'm going to give you pulsating screen as well. Follow me, my little minion. Have a load of health. Attacked by random ball that I tabbed. Hello, fellow Omni from a redeemed New Inferno mission. Yes. Frizgrim, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you as well. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody joining. Another Enigma dog. That is not what we need right now. We need La Ball. Come on. Right. Kill it with the fires. Two more balls. Yes, keep your pet on follow. And you'll keep your pet for longer around here. Because you know what happens. Your pet runs off and aggroes one of those stupid wolf things. And dies very quickly. Which is kind of annoying. I think this mission is just designed to get you used to the idea of what a pet class is like. I don't know. Maybe something like that. Yeah, so the bot went down for a day or so. Tyndall says it was the SD card in his Raspberry Pi just completely died. He couldn't retrieve it back. So, first time he'd ever seen an SD card actually die. Okay, we're going to take the Beacon of Doom back to Tyr. Oh no, I should have gone to Shadowlands. Never mind. I'm glad you're finally dead, said the Enigma Dog. Yeah. It's very rare they say anything nice to me, like, oh no, my master. But almost never ever say it. Uses a Raspberry Pi 4, you better make it run from USB stick than SD card, as SD cards are not really meant to handle and read right. I don't know exactly how it all gets done, to be perfectly honest. Enzleric, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Are you well? I hope. Iraq, hello you beautiful people of Rubicar. Hey, Iraq. Enzleric resubbed at Tier 1. They've subscribed for 7 months. Wow. Didn't I talk to Warden Ystannes? Go away, I'm busy. Come back when you've got tougher. What? Oh, I've already got diseased prisoner mission. That'll be why. Starting another 24/7 week. Still at the office. God damn. Plenty of COVID and flu shot done. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I've got my letter. 30th of December. So after Christmas I get mine. Should be alright. Except we get the Pfizer this time. I had the AZ one for the first two. But they're saying, no, you get the Pfizer as a booster. Right, whatever. Give me the shot and then let's just get on with things. You get a booster tomorrow. Yeah. We get it when we get them here. This is Wales, North Wales as well. So it runs on its own funny little system, I think. The in-laws have both had theirs. I've taken both of them down to get theirs done. And they had mild side effects with the... Depending, I think... One of them had a bit of a sniffle and everything with the first shot, but not with the second, and vice versa for the other in-law. But I can't remember which way round it was, but they both had the Pfizer and neither's had anything. So, got my shot Wednesday, sick as a dog all Thursday. Now I have to catch up with work by Sunday. 10/10 worth it. It's better than dying, better than being in hospital. If you have a reaction to it, that's good. That means your immune system has, you know, learned to defend. So it's a good sign. When you get virtually no reaction, it means your immune system is already used to it and just went and swatted it that quickly. I had very mild lightheadedness on the second shot, and it was about an hour after I'd had it, and I was on stream because I walked down, got my shot, walked back, sat down like 4:30, started the stream. 5:30 went, ooh, I feel a bit lightheaded. Had a cup of tea. Felt all right. That was it. That was literally the only thing I've had. Fizz Grim had severe Rona in December, ICU and all, not taking any chances with Omicron. Yeah. It's a very mutated version, isn't it? It's like 15 different mutations to it, so there's every chance your body might not pick up on it. And where's it come from? It's come from where there's not many, not a very high take-up on vaccinations. Is it Omicron or Omnicron? Why not Clancron? Because Clancron isn't in the Greek alphabet, which is where Omnicron is. Omnimed definitely do this. Yep. The kind of evil corporation that they are. Speaking of using SD cards or memory, there's different SD cards for different jobs though, isn't there? Like some SD cards are like designed around different jobs or whatever. Like ones for cameras are. My character is called Ace Savick, virus builder, and works for OmniMed. This is kind of suspicious, yes. OmniMed would never do that. In South Africa, I have to dispel some myths we just detected. Definitely Omnitech, and yeah, it's more an issue with availability. Yeah, that's it. Vaccines work. If it can't spread anywhere, it dies out. And it's not going to change. They knew this was coming back in 2017. They said, look, we're traveling everywhere. We're sending gifts and you know, stuff all over the world all the time, and we're encroaching more and more into areas that people have never been before. So we're picking up new diseases and stuff. That's the problem. And then, you know, it's like you've added all the ingredients for this to happen. It's just gonna happen, you know. And then some other people go, see, they planned it all. It's like, no, they used scientific, you know, extrapolation to this, you know, this is likely to happen. It's like, if you keep chipping away at the bottom of that wall, eventually the roof will come down, you know. And then when the roof falls down, you made the roof fall down. No. That's not how logic and science work. Yeah. The Omni's just from the Greek alphabet, isn't it? I mean, I can remember one of the last president's advisors. She looked like a washed up bloody extra from Dallas or something, saying, well, they should know better. This is Corona 19. So they should know by now. It's like, that's the year it's discovered. You numbnut. Oh dear. Zidro. Hey, Galos, hey. Recruit you for that. Yeah, they're just using Greek alphabet rather than the easy thing with, you know, one of us. Yeah. So if I catch the Omicron, that means I'm an ominous spy. I don't know. I much preferred SARS-CoV-2 B11 529. Omicron sounds more scary to me. Yeah. That's it. I mean, they didn't want to say, oh, the southern, the African thing, because it's not the people in that region's fault. I mean, like someone was just saying, that largely it's just not, the vaccines aren't available. That's the issue. They skipped Gamma, though. Yeah, I suppose they did. People think they're going to turn into the Hulk. That's the problem with using the Gamma one. I'll turn into a righteous big green dude. We've had a British and Brazilian variant before. Yeah, exactly. The reason they use that is, well, number one, it's more scientific, and number two, it takes away the stigmatism, and people are daft enough to blame a country for for something like that. So rather than let that happen, they just give it a scientific name. It's as simple as that, really. But the scientific evidence is there. It says, look, all the countries with highest double dosing who've had, 2 shots, all the countries that there have the lowest occurrences of serious infection or death. Vaccines work. We know this. That's why we have them, Oh, the bunch of charlatans that are running the show at the moment, yeah. Every last one of them, bloody awful human beings. And they generally do, yeah. It's like a rule, yeah. They're so corrupt. Like our own politicians are corrupt, and we know it as well. It was like nobody was surprised they were taking backhanders and were getting paid for second jobs and all this stuff that's against the rules. And then when they get caught doing it, what do? They all vote to change the rules. Which is just, oh dear. We've been caught with our fingers in the cookie jar. Let's change the rules about who gets to use the cookie jar. It really is comical. On LFT. You're on LFT. Let's have a look. Ends lyric on... There you go. That was you over there, was it? Where are you? Oh, you're over there. I saw an NT wearing virtually the same gear as your NT. God, how hard did you hit it? The naked keeper in your team, yes. Well, almost. Right, I'm going off for a Doja. I love how the previous Prime Minister is criticising our current Prime Minister for the same stuff. Yeah, exactly. I think Iceland had the right idea. In 2008, when all the creditors and banking clowns screwed the world economy, it's something we still haven't recovered from, and it's been blamed on everyone except the people who actually caused it, which was the bankers. And they went, right, that's it, you're all out. They just literally got rid of their government and started again. I was like, what? I was surprised that was the thing. I was thinking, I wish they could do that here, but no. It's like this government we've got now blames, it's like, oh, well, that's the previous government. It's like, you've been in power for 14 years. It's all your fault. You know? Trollhammer, speaking of which, when's the bathtub stream? 12th of never o'clock in Never-tember. No one wants to see a middle-aged Welshman sat in a bloody bath. And there's no way I could get any kind of hot tub in this room. It wouldn't fit. A hot tub big enough to contain me wouldn't fit in this room. So, there's no way I'm going to put that much water next to guitars, sensitive electronics, and forget it. OnlyFans, nobody would want to watch that. Hairy man, oh God. Stop. No one wants to see well, I'm not as overweight as I put on quite a bit of weight when I quit smoking, and then we immediately had lockdowns and, you know, 18 months later, I suppose. And of course my appetite went through the roof, so I was having big breakfast, big lunch, big dinner, then snacking in the evenings and not really exercising it. So, yeah. You're always talking about Bublé baths. Yeah, but Michael Bublé's not going to come here. He's too busy working for Savick. Or does Savick give him December off so he can promote his albums? Maybe. I don't know. Did you give him December off, Sav, so he can, you know, sell his Christmas album? Yeah, well, when you smoke, you're poisoning your body, so your metabolism speeds up to help fight it. When you stop, your metabolism settles back down. Bublé bath. That's where I got it from, yeah. I stole it unashamedly from Jack Whitehall. He was on, what was he on? A Graham Norton show, yeah, with Michael Bublé, and he told Michael Bublé that's one of his things, so I just used that. It's like when Savick goes, all right, I'm off now, and Savick is going for a Bublé bath. Michael Bublé turns up and sings from the corridor. Yeah, I remember, it was funny. Michael Bublé's like, will you stop saying I only... He hates the joke that he comes out of a cave every year to sell Christmas albums. It's like the guy normally, you know, when it's not lockdown and, you know, all this kind of stuff, is out, you know, like hundreds of days of the year doing concerts everywhere, all over the world. If you follow him at all, you'll realise, yeah, he's a very busy working singer, and a good one at that. He's very good. It's just, you know, there's money to be made doing that, so hey, you know. Yeah, Jack Whitehall came up here to go to a hill farm. Gareth Jones's hill farm, who I don't know him. I kind of know him when I see him, kind of thing, you know, but nodding acquaintance maybe. He's sort of famous now, so, you know. Yeah, he went up on his hill farm, one of his dogs peed up his back. Jack Whitehall's back. Which I just thought was pretty hilarious that he did that to the dog. The dog did that to him, rather. Yes, the RNG gods are saying, well, what are you doing? You've already had a Doja today. Why are you still killing the Somphos? We're killing them because we gotta. We're pest control. Yeah, so I just plagiarised Jack Whitehall. Make no excuse or apology. It made me laugh when he said it, so I used it. There's such a thing as a popular joke, you know? Oh, you liking the new spot? I'm really liking it. I can't see sneak attack on here. Got fast attack, Dimash, end combat. But sneak attack doesn't show up as a special anywhere. Oh, is that it there? Sneak attack. I'll try charge and sneak attack. Nope, didn't work. He knew I was here. Yeah, what other stats does it boost anyway? It just gives max health and nothing else, but I tell you what, it's pretty nice. You didn't notice the subway beam. Are you watching in low res? You completely understandable. 750 is a lot, yeah. It feels like it hits a lot harder to me. Probably not, but it definitely feels like it. Just tabbing too much. Aha. Yeah, I got it on Tuesday night, I think it was, and that was thanks to Mahalik and his team who were doing the subway Monday or Tuesday. And he just messaged me on Discord, said nobody wants this support beam, come and get it. So I went and got it, and then couldn't get it on. I said I haven't got enough IP to get my sneak attack high enough, even with buffs and armor and you know whatnot. And he just laughed and he goes, IPR. Said yeah, I'll do it on Wednesday night on a stream or something, you know, and he was like, yeah, do that, that'll be funny. I feel like I'm taking less damage. I don't know if I've got better evades now than I had before, because I maxed all the evades and I'm not sure that I did before, but I feel like I have, maybe. I don't know. It could just be mobs are dying faster, so I'm spending less time being attacked or something. I don't know. Yeah, it is very quick though. You wouldn't think you'd feel the difference from... what is it actually? So the old weapon was 1.4 seconds, 1.4 seconds. Hitting 465 to 568. This hits 1.3, 1.5 and hits 450 to 585. And yet it feels a lot more quick at taking things down. So I'm not sure if that's placebo effect, but it definitely feels quicker. So yeah, in order to do it, I thought I'm going to have to IPR something. So I'm going to do that. I'll use a complete IPR and then put everything back on and then have a tidier build, you know, in terms of IP. There won't be quite as much wasted here, there and everywhere, because I know when I put the alphas in last time, I used pistols and things to get them on. Only this time I didn't need to because I completed much more of the research, thinking I wouldn't need more strength stamina, and yet turned out yes I did. So I did the whole, you know, strip the character completely. This is on Wednesday, and the video should have been out yesterday, but I'm still waiting for YouTube to finish pigging rendering it. It's useless sometimes, YouTube. And did the complete, you know, stripped the toon completely, did a complete IPR, and then just put, like, laddered up on symbionts until I could get the alphas in. People were quite generous. Someone borrowed me a bunch of betas so I could ladder up. I was going to strip them off my other enforcer, seeing as this one's quite a lot more advanced now. Better geared, better, you know, gotten further with everything. Come on. Sod's law, isn't it? Now I've got a second run for a Doja. I'm not finding it. The first time when we came here at the beginning of the stream, it was like less than 4 minutes. We know this because I beaconed to the garden and had to wait for the cooldown to get back after finding the thing. How easy would it be to put beaters on a solid crap? Dead easy. Want to do it around 2:15-ish. Should be very, very easy by that point. Especially with all the people we know who can go, yeah, you can borrow this. Just make sure you've got the no-drop stuff for twinking. The S-drop, people can loan to you to do it. Yeah. Solitus does have the easiest time. I put alphas on the Solitus dock at 219. Alphas are level locked at 219, betas are level locked at 201. But by 215 it's really quite easy to do. Yeah, alphas have got the 219 level lock. Level from 219. And betas have got a 201 lock. Make sure you're getting apotheosis done as well. There's a lot of help in apotheosis for getting them on. When you've got all the toys, like I've got a bag with every quality 300 ring in it thanks to Vulpoo. Just went, there you go. I was like, seriously? And he was like, yeah. You're going to use them with other toons anyway. And I was like, true. Why not then? You know, stuff like that. Back in the old days, yeah, I used to struggle. I had to borrow the ability NCUs from one person, borrow rings from another person. So in the end, I bought a set of the ability NCUs, and slowly but surely farmed all the other bits. And then other people along, since I started doing videos and stuff, people, you know, run up and go, here, have these, you know, on the latest Let's Build. Make this a better toon kind of thing, you know? Yeah, to get... It does seem, at first it seems hard, but then it just gets easier and easier. Savage Carl appears, yes. Yeah. Run these away. I could see some other players over to the south, so I don't want them getting aggroed by those if they're lobies. Yeah, first toon I ever put alphas on was my fixer, and it was actually really quite easy. But I had about 3 people helping me in game. I didn't do it on a stream. It's always harder on a stream because I keep losing the thread of what I think I'm going to do next. Because people keep throwing up suggestions and what about, why don't you put, you know, and all that's going on at the same time you're trying to run the stream, you know, and talk to the chat, and then the chat is, you know, genuinely trying to help, but in trying to help they end up quite often hindering. Not always, sometimes they go, why don't you do that? And you think, oh yeah. You know, across the game, there's so much knowledge. Demon of Shadow. The Natrock Keeper was so looking at the 1100-ish psychic recruitment. I was like 750. Yeah, but you can get there. You know, you get all the perks done, you get all the items, you get the rings and clothing and other bits and pieces, the braces, and you know, before you know where you are. On alphas, it's 1149. 1149 on betas and 1276 base stat on alphas. Yeah, but that was as soon as we got Apotheosis. It made doing alphas on Atrox a lot easier than it used to be. It used to need you'd have to have contracts and towers, you know, in order to get it to work at all. And now, well, you don't, so all is good. Brimstone, you're no use to me. Not sure where I'm at on research. Yeah, anger management, nearly done. Yay. Communications relay has dropped. They're not bad. And I never did get the nano skill HUD for this toon. Like the one you make in the same way you make the defensive ones. Yeah, I wanted the Mocker's suit for Fatty, so I didn't need to make him Omni. I probably wouldn't have done anyway, but yeah. It's a thing. I just thought the Mocker suit, because that looks the most like Carlo looks. And seeing as they're both Atrox or Atrox, I just thought the Mocker stuff was better. You can get it with vet points anyway, or you can get a look-alike suit of the Mockers. But he's actually wearing the Mockers stuff. And has the briefcase of doom from the clothing quest. Yeah, they do. They all wear the pinstripe. I can remember the Mockers advertising their guild years and years and years ago at the grid in Tier. They put items on the ground that spelled out the Mockers, like literally just drawn on the ground. I'm going to zone through to the next area if there's none of these Somphos up. Yeah, around the grid area. Oh, what did I miss there, Sav? First time chat from viewer. Message was deleted by a moderator. Sapphic banned Mr. C4 to man. Oh, by followers spam. Bye. One of the most stupid things you could do. I'm sure people actually do it, otherwise they wouldn't exist, but what's going to happen if you buy followers, if you think about it for a few seconds? Right, they're never going to watch any of your streams, are they? They're a bot. So you've got 1,000 followers and you've got one viewer every stream, and it's you. It's like, what's the point? No, there just isn't. And the chances are you will get caught, because Twitch are quite clever at spotting things like that. If someone suddenly gets 1,000 followers and nobody's watching their streams, it's very, very suspect. Stands out a mile. It's like YouTube removing the dislike button. It doesn't mean anything. People can figure it out. If a video's got 1 million views but only 300 likes and the comments are turned off, you know that people hated on that video, whether there's a hate button there or not. Yeah, you can't... Yeah, there's the fake it till you make it crowd, and sometimes they get lucky, but for every one of them that gets lucky, 1 million don't. Yeah, you need concurrent viewers, yeah. They're very, you know, they're very open about what you need to qualify for anything on Twitch. So you've got to be driving up their business, basically. That's the way they look at it. So, you know, you've got to have this many average viewers. That's the hardest one to get. Because, like, over the weekend, maybe I'll get 50 viewers on a Sunday and 100 plus on a Saturday. But that's not... every time kind of thing. Ends lyric ninjaing my Somphos. Yeah, the thing, I can tell you exactly what it is. I'll go look at the page now. Achievements, right. Path to affiliate completed. But you need 50 followers, stream for 8 hours, stream on 7 different days, and have an average of 3 viewers. It's not that hard to get affiliate. Path to partner, you've got to stream for 25 hours, stream on 12 different days, and have an average of 75 viewers. So I only have an average of 30 something. Which, you know, it is going up. It goes up by point something every so often. But there's a steady curve of followers that peaked with actual streams, not just randomly when I wasn't streaming. So Twitch look at the data and go, oh, he's building an audience. Great stuff. Someone that streams and there's like, has more followers than views is highly suspect. And we'll probably just get banned off the platform. They used to do it with channels on YouTube, and you can tell when they've got more subscribers than the channel has views in total. Why would you subscribe to a channel if you never watched a video on it? You know, it really does stand out. Are you getting the aggro? Let me stop the aggro for you. Including this Marla. Give you a hard time. Now everything's on me. And I sit. And my heal delta outdoes their damage. Some monster models in this game are too big. They certainly are. Way, way too big. There is no need for it to be as big as it is. It's a good model though. It's one of the ones that works really well. It's horrible when you really look at it, you know. Like its bottom lip is pulled down to its navel or ripped off down to its navel. It's like, ugh! You know? pretty horrific, really. Only bosses should be big. It would make them easier to spot. Or the characters are too small. Maybe docks need to be upgraded, enlarged, Nano. No, you're big enough. Stop that now, Savik. You're big enough as it is. All your toons are bigger than mine. Has to stop somewhere. Meanwhile, I'm not killing any Somphos. Everything should be over here except the one you're fighting, but doesn't seem to be. We got a big enforcer, we need big doctor as well. Yeah, probably. I don't think the Marl has actually run all that far, you know. I was going to kill a couple of these and then zone into the next area and try a few over the side if they're up. This enforcer feels a lot more tanky than my old one. Probably just because it's much better geared than the old one is. Yeah, agents can be the size of a pixel. That is still a thing with Yalms and such like. Right, we're going to go look in the next playfield. Because reasons. Because it's taking too damned long. Yes, it is. I end up finishing all my research while looking for a Doja at this rate. I have done that. I finished a line of research just trying to farm a Doja to finish a line of research, and it was like, oh, I just stopped. We'll advertise Savik's map of Rubica, the finest of all the maps. Yes, it is. Yay, Somphos. Yeah, there used to be a size bug where you would hit Challenger, zone. When you zoned, you retained the Challenger buff and size. But if you cast Challenger again, it increased by an additional 10% or whatever it was. So you just stood at a zone border going back and forth until you were like, your head was in the skybox, and then run around going, wee, until Challenger ran out and then shrink back to normal. It was quite cool. I remember seeing someone doing it on an enforcer outside Newland Gate, next to the lake. Still blows my mind that modders almost... Yeah, well, Bethesda taking credit for Skyrim's kind of laughable. I mean, who the hell plays Skyrim without mods now? People play Skyrim just to play the quest mods and whatnot. You know, like massive ones, like Legacy of the Dragonborn, which is bigger and better than most of the DLC that they added, and people play it with a completely different game system like Ordinator, and nobody uses the vanilla GUI. Everyone uses Sky UI or similar, because the default one is awful and always was. But if you look at the default planet map for Rubica and compare it to Savik's, and the default planet map borrowed from Atlas of Rubica anyway. You can tell. Well, I can, because I've still got it. I has many maps. They won't all show here, actually, because I'm here, but Atlas of Shadowlands, Savik's, New Shadowlands, That's fully zoomed in. New Shadowlands. What's the mean? And then Bitnik's done a really good job as well. It's just, I just so happen to prefer having lava being red and things like that, and water being blue. That's just a me thing. But his map is better in terms of accuracy, and he did the interior of Pyramid of Home as well, which helps people like me who get lost in there. Despite having made a guide video for it, I still get lost in there. Zavik's map is so good. I don't even play the game anymore, but I love that map. Yes. They should do like a big download thing where you can have the map as a desktop or something like that, you know? Like a composite of all the areas. Interactive desktop. Yay, finally a Doja. Get it handed in. Ding, 179. Congrats. And 179. It is, I mean, I shout out about the map whenever I can, because two reasons. Number one, Savik put a lot of work into it, but mainly it's just a bloody brilliant map, you know, so probably make one in Wallpaper Engine. Oh, I don't know. Savik is a programmer. She's a programmist. Yes. She's a professional programmerist. So yeah. That is a thing. Oh yeah, because we got the Disney, I started watching WandaVision. That was pretty cool, actually. I haven't finished watching it yet, so don't tell me any spoilers, but they sort of start off as though they're in I Love Lucy or something. It's just like, what the hell? And we all know, really, Vision died in Infinity War. Did Vision die in the final movie? I can't remember. Is Vision still gone in that? What was the other thing we started to watch? It was oh, I forget now. Oh, the Hawkeye. Yeah, she really likes it. Hawkeye's been exposed to one too many massive explosions, and you know, it's gone a little bit Mutt Jeff. Lost a bit of hearing. And that's just written into the story, you know, so when he hasn't got his hearing aid is broken, you get that when people are talking to him and he's like just, you know, lets you know how bloody how much hard work it is for someone with impaired hearing. Right, so we've done all the things. I think it's just time to hand in. Return to Warden Ystannes. Need to do that. Not like last time where we went in wondering why we couldn't hand it in. Don't know much about programming outside. No, I don't. To be honest, I used to know what I was doing in the old Commodore PET days and DOS. I used to know all the command lines and stuff off by heart. I don't anymore. Simple as that. I don't. If you don't do it for a long time, you do start to forget things like that. Yeah, my natural state is creative, so music, art, writing, you know, anything really. I'm drawn to. Whenever I build something, it ends up becoming a creation rather than whatever, unless I really set my mind to it and go, no, I'm going to make sure it's bloody big and strong. Like when I put these tiles up, I've got no formal training on how to put things on walls, but, you know, enough arts and crafts, etc., that I could manage it, you know? And, you know, I know enough, like, use a spirit level, use a tape measure, use a pencil, mark what you're doing and how it's going to work. Draw it on paper first, you know. I remember programming, we just finished Anger Management 10, which means we only have the one research line to complete on this toon, and then everything else is done. Side tokens collected, 12,661. Moz 6510 for life. What's Moz 6510? Yeah, being creative isn't limited to arts and crafts. That always makes me laugh. There's a companion mod called Inigo. It's probably the absolute best companion mod ever made for any game ever. It's just so believable and feels like it's real. They've really thought about everything with them and given them a backstory and stuff like that. And no two people have the same experience of the character, which is remarkable. But they do funny things as well. Like, you meet the what are they called in the Rift? The guys there with the, you know, bear skins, and the hag ravens are always with them. I can't think what they're called. Yeah, the Commodore pet. Yeah, one big lump. Looks like the computers did in the original Tron when he's at the desk just before he gets zapped inside the computer program. I'm going to go check on Test Live. I think it's time. See if anything new on Test Live. You never know. It could get awfully exciting very quickly if there's anything new on Test Live. And we could be looking in the wrong place as well. That's the other thing. I'm going to use this as an official job title now. Coding creative something? Oh, I didn't read the thing to see if there was anything new on the launcher. Didn't need to patch anyway, so probably nothing new, but you never know. And I've forgotten the command, but I'm just going to get it from somewhere. Tell TTST new items. New items. Zip. 0. No changes. Oh well. What was the thing? I can't remember now. I'll go to the other toon and just check a dungeon just in case. Maybe next time. I know. We're being awfully presumptuous that something, you know what I mean? Yeah, DB3 bracer. I want one of them on live for the Enforcer. And a bunch of other stuff. You can get all the Bastion stuff as well on Test Live for free. I'm still running around with that. Longest road, yes, there we are. Thing is, what we're going to do if there is a dungeon there, it's like, everybody get to test. Let's go and have a look in this new dungeon, but I really doubt it. Have a look. Oh. You must be level 100 or below to enter this realm. Let's fire up an alt, team with them, create a raid group, and just to see. You never... But what if thing... Oh no, that's not the password. That is the password. There we go. Yeah, I just very quickly made a level 200 on Test Live, which is incredibly easy to do on Test Live. Talk to NPC, be level 200. Right, there we go, we're there. So I'm looking on... There he is. Join team. Convert to raid. And let's see. No. Still no. You must be below level 100 or below to enter this area. Because on this guy I could even... He's 200, so we can't actually enter the subway here. Oh, you can't see him, can you? There you go. That's the other toon I logged in. He's literally, I've done nothing with him. Apart from a tiny bit of IP spending. It'll tell him, you must be 201. Only level 25 characters can enter this dungeon. The actual reason is he's not 201. So if I run the longest road dude out there, he will. We're all assuming it's going to be this dungeon, but there's no actual logic other than we just want it to be there next. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. Alright, okay, well, a bit of a shorter one tonight. Because I haven't eaten yet, and I need to. So I'm going to go get myself something to eat, and then just chill out, and then Mrs. Callos too finishes work in about 2 hours-ish. So, yeah, we'll get that done. This guy's going to disappear now as well. Right, quick look round and see if anybody is on Anarchy Online on Twitch. Let's have a quick look around. Twitch, let's have a quick look around. Coin is here. Oh, there you go. Coin is here. Is got blah 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 blah. Don't copyright me. Now we go raid. Coin is here. He looks like he's doing the Mantis Daily or similar. So if you all jump aboard and go say hi to Cohen is here, and I will see you all tomorrow. And remember, there is no Alien Raid tomorrow. It is on Sunday. So thank you for the resubs and the follows. And I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, folks? Bye for now.